What's up, guys? So for today's video, everybody knows that 2K21 came out. Everybody knows 2K21 came out, what, 2 days ago? 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Or yesterday. Yeah, it came out yesterday, yeah. So, because everybody clearly wants to know why they can't shoot, why they can't use this stupid new shot meter, I decided let's make a video so I can help you guys out, yeah? Now the glare on my glasses is very there, so just bear with me here. Now, this new shot meter is messing with everybody's shot. Nobody can make threes, nobody can just make a simple layup. Even mid-range jumpers are proven to be difficult, so I wanted to help. Essentially, people are not understanding that it's not only the shot meter, it's also your skills. So we're gonna go to progression. Obviously, my player looks very pang. What's up, my man? How are you? Yeah, we're gonna go to progression right here. So you guys can see we have finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, and rebounding. Now, I've seen so many tweets. I've seen so many tweets and comments and just people talking out their ass, talking about, oh, the new shot meter sucks. Oh, I can't shoot. I can't make a three-pointer. Life isn't easy, bro. It's not easy. Now, the reason why this is annoying is because 2K made it like this for a reason. Yeah, they're giving a hotfix to the shooting tomorrow, I believe, but they're not gonna change the shot meter. They're not gonna change it whatsoever because they did it for a reason. On 2K20, it was way too easy. 2K19, way too easy. 2K18, we're just gonna pretend like 2K18 didn't happen, but it was hard. It was hard. And I like how they did it. I like why they did it. I like the new shot meter, surprised or not. It gets frustrating, yeah, but you get used to it. You get better at it. It's all about the skills. Now, you guys can see here, I got a lot of V6. I pre-ordered the game, so I was able to get my player up to an 80 overall fairly quickly. For my finishing, for a close shot, I got him to 83. Driving layup 80, and I still haven't done these three, but I did that, so when my guy's going all the way to the basket, it's easier for him to make a layup. At least 80% of the time he'll make it. Other 20%, it all depends on how I release the shot, and it's a little bit difficult to tell because of the new shot meter. You don't know if you're supposed to have it all the way in the middle, to a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. It's kind of hard to tell. And I've noticed that. Sometimes I've been shooting on my own, on 2KU, I've been trying to shoot, get it together, practice and stuff, get used to it. And once I hit once I green one, and it's perfect release and stuff, I'm like, okay, so let me just do it like this one at a time. The next shot that I make exactly the same way, I break it. So it's a little complicated to get the hang of. I have a SCUF controller, so I have 3 options. I can use the thumbstick, this one. I can just use it and center it to my liking. I can use this back paddle right here. I find that it's easier. I use the back paddle to make my free throws, or I can just use the X. The X, I don't recommend if you have a SCUF controller just because it's a little harder. But yeah, for the skills, for mid-range shot, that's where my mid-range shot is very good. I have it at 89. For three-point shot, I have it at 86, which is why it's so good too. And then for free throw, I have it at 83. The max is 90, so I'm not there yet. Post fade, I can get that all the way up to an 83, but I'm a little broke right now, because, yeah. So if you don't have these two looking something like this, or if you don't have them filled to the max, at least, or even half of the max, then don't expect to make shots if you, especially if you are a 60 overall, 70 overall, or even 75 overall, or even 80 overall. This is why it makes sense what they're doing. This is why it makes sense why 2K did this. Oh my god. It's just logic. How are you going to make a layup if you're 60 overall, right? It's like on my team. If you have bronzes, you can't expect these bronzes to be shooting threes and be making them, or be shooting mid-range shots and be making them. You know what I mean? It's logic. So I feel like that's what they meant to do by creating the shot meter and the shooting and stuff. It's all about the skills. It's all about how you have these skills up. If you have them to a certain rate where they're pretty good, they're like at your max, and you release the shot at a decent time, you will make them. But if you are 75 overall, you have these very low, you're not gonna make these shots, and you cannot blame it on the shot meter or on the shooting of the game. You can't. It's all about skills this year, and if you don't have the skills or the mentality to even, practice, then you're not gonna be making shots for the rest of the season. Another thing is, practicing also comes in handy. The reason why they implemented 2KU on 2K21 is exactly for that reason. They knew that everybody was going to have a hard time with the shot meter, getting used to it and all that, because they also didn't implement another option for shot meters, which I respect. Like they're essentially saying, you guys are going to get the hang of it, it's not that hard, deal with it. They gave us 2KU so we could practice, and if you're not practicing how to use the new shot meter, or how to shoot, and how to actually get it to a specific part, like a specific place where you can shoot, you can shoot, then I hate to tell you, but you're not going to get better. Practice makes perfect, and unfortunately this year skill comes in handy a little bit. It's not like 2K20 where you can make queens like that, or where you can just drive to the basket and the release was so easy. This year, this game takes a bit more skill, and I like it. Yeah, honestly, in my career, when I'm in a game and stuff, it's hard. It gets to the point where I'm being subbed out. I'm being put on the bench because I'm sucking ass. But it's a change. I like it. It's just, you have to get used to it. You have to practice. You have to get better at it. That's it. And again, if your skills are not up like this, at least to the minimum, if your mid-range shot isn't at least an 80, or your close shot or driving layup isn't at least at 80 or 85, then please do not expect to be making these shots now that there's a new shot meter. Because the shot meter was implemented it was just implemented to, one, show who has the most skills out of everybody on 2K. Two, make it more challenging, because obviously everybody knows that 2K was becoming way too easy. And when you think about it, if my mid-range shot was lower and we were on 2K20, I'd probably be able to make a lot of mid-range jumpers. But it's harder now because of the new shot meter. So yeah, honestly, that's the big reason why I think, at least, shooting is so hard. And it makes sense, you guys. It actually does make sense. Get your skills, get your finishing and shooting up to at least half of this, to where mine is at. If you can go higher, make it higher. But trust me, it's working for me, at least. I will post a video of where it is working, or even just put it in this video as well, show you guys how it's working. But yeah, honestly, that's all I gotta say. It's not that complicated, it's not that hard. I highly recommend you guys do this. It will work, and if it doesn't, then you guys can just come on my life. I will allow it. But yeah, I will catch y'all on the flip side. Stop complaining so much. It's a new year. 2K21 is out. Enjoy it. I will catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.